Hello viewers, you are welcome to Thomas the Pundit, your highly anticipated and exciting football show. I'm sure you'll be surprised because I'm on the other side of the interview. So I'm here to interview your regular host, yes, Mr. Sam.
Yes.
So today is a special day. To all our viewers, we are going to, today is all about Manchester United. You know, we are going to discuss Manchester United. So if you know any Manchester United fan, wherever they are, tell them to come. This show is for them. This is dedicated to all Manchester United fans worldwide. And we're going to look at what is happening in Manchester United. Starting from what happened yesterday. You saw the game.
Yes, I was embarrassed as a Manchester United fan. You know, I don't like coming closer to you. Your team has been flying. Arsenal.
Today is not Arsenal's day, but I have to acknowledge that what we are talking about today is for Manchester United. Let's know what is wrong with Manchester United.
Let's the truth be told. By now, I expected. In fact, what I wanted to hear is that breaking news that Amorim have been fired.
Why?
Yes, of course. He's the man that took over Manchester United mid-season last. At the middle of last season, if you remember, when the board fired Erik ten Hag, we were all crying that Erik ten Hag was the problem of Manchester United, this and that. They should crucify ten Hag. But from what has been happening, I think anybody that understands the football will know that ten Hag wasn't the problem of this team. So look at what happened. Amorim came to United. He saw all the loopholes. You can agree with me. He came with his formation and his philosophy.
Amazing. Because I want to understand it was his philosophy that made Manchester United to go for him.
Of course.
Young, brilliant, dynamic, attacking.
All this is philosophy, full of philosophy, ideology, vision, or what have you. He brought into the team. When the team was not playing well, he came with his own idea. He tried to reshape the team. Everybody gave him that kudos. People said, let us wait and see what this man could do. Of course, you know his winning rate towards the end of last season was poor, very, very poor.
Yes.
Now, I remember his words towards the end of last season. He promised the fans heaven and earth that it's not going to be a business as usual, that we're expecting a brand new Manchester United. In fact, he's taking us back to the glory days. What are we seeing? You know, let me start from the transfer. You know, we were able to import some quality players. We got Kunha and Mbeumo. Combination of combination of especially
goalkeeper.
A combination of Mbeumo and Kunha should give you double-digit goal. But surprisingly, how many games played so far? We have just Mbeumo scored. Kunha is injured at the moment. But surprisingly to me, during the transfer, we have in the Manchester United midfield. You agree with me that Manchester United doesn't have a robust number 8. They don't have a box-to-box midfielder. So what Amorim did, Manchester they have so many number 10s. Yes, they have so many number 10s. But when Amorim was trying to reshuffle the team, you know, he forgot to make a special provision for his number 8. He rather prefers his captain Bruno Fernandes, who I will tag as Amorim assistant coach. As Manchester United is firing Amorim, Bruno Fernandes, why? He talks a lot. He knows what he's saying.
Hold your thought. So I want us to show our viewers exactly. So if you can use a pictorial representation, show us on the field of play. What is wrong with Manchester United?
It's where Manchester United is getting it wrong.
The number 8 position.
That is where the problem is. You are playing 3 at the back. My brother, you need energetic midfielders. You have the number. You have two good number 6. Ogate and Casemiro. Yes,
fantastic.
If Manchester United got a robust midfielder, a robust number 8, you know, remember we got
Kunha. But then you have Minor to play it.
We have Minor.
You have Zegzi.
Zegzi is a number. It's a 10.
Zexi. So
we'll just have one number 8, which is could be minor at the moment. No, instead of having
what Mason Mount?
Mason Mount is more or less a 10 as well. Mason Mount is more or less a 10. And of course, we will depend on Mason Mount. Okay, but
for it, do you know that Kunha can as well play that number?
No. If you want to get the best of Kunha, he's here. Supporting whoever is the point man. That this is where you get the
very best of Kunha.
So this is where this man is having all the problems, developing him at the moment. Bruno Fernandes can't play here.
Okay.
It is as in he doesn't have the energy. He doesn't have that ability to track back to do the necessary marking. You remember Manchester United against Fulham? Former Arsenal striker scored against Manchester United.
Yeah, he was a late minute equalizer.
Exactly. Bruno Fernandes was caught napping. Bruno can't do the run. Bruno can't do the marking. And he's making this man here, whoever is playing as somebody, Ugarte or Casemiro, to walk tirelessly.
So what do you think Amorim should do?
What Amorim should have done is to relieve Bruno Fernandes of his duty here. It's either you play him there or you send him to the bench. And another thing, you remember that United wanted to sell this guy at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, because he was a lot of money.
Is Amorim that stopped that transfer?
Because he's key to the success of Manchester United.
Key to the success when he's playing at his best position. Not when you are giving him a role that is not conversant with. So it's a problem for the young man, and the young man is not even admitting it. Rather, in the press interview he issued after yesterday's game, he was busy blaming United defense. Why you are caught-napping? You are not doing your job. He is a box-to-box man. How many Bruno Fernandes feed the man at the forefront yesterday, which is Sheshko.
But Sheshko got like two or three. Were amazing.
Before now we'll be blaming Hoyland. Let me even give you a surprise package. He scored his debut for Napoli.
Yeah.
A typical of number 9 finishing. So the problem is not the striker. If you have a target for number 9, if you don't feed number 9, exactly. You saw the goal. Arsenal striker scored.
Gyökeres.
He saw that assist.
Fantastic.
Fine goal. Just give this man service. The needed service. Kunha can do it. But they can't do it alone. They need a support from the midfield.
But Mbeumo has been getting lots of balls.
Mbeumo will come to the midfield, if you remember, get the ball and run. The guy is not.
And you also have Ahmad.
If you don't have a support from the midfield, the whole of.
But don't you think that maybe what Amorim wants to play from the wings?
Of course,
he might look at the wings as his strength.
Looking at doing that,
and you can see Dogo. You can see the impact of the Dogo and Ahmad. Now these two players are keeping the wings very busy.
However you want to look at it, whether this man here running down the front very well,
was making lots of crosses. They were making lots of crosses,
and you need a support here. Okay. You need a support from the midfield. This is the opener in this. A 3 at the back formation, whatever in the midfield. If you don't have a robust number 8, you remember during Chelsea days when what is this former Chelsea manager, the present England national team manager, the man that took care of. You remember what N'Golo Kante was doing in the midfield. You need an energetic player that can run down from the halfway line, take the ball, drive every other person.
Press the ball.
Doing that, this man here will have opening to exploit the open end.
So what is the solution? You've identified one, not number 8.
Number 8, the solution.
Who do you think has
two problems now?
Okay.
The number 9 is not well fed.
It's
a problem. Sheshko, yes, is not well fed. This man here is not doing his job. So what I want Amorim to do is go back. If he's not fired between now and tomorrow, go back. There's a very young man in the United bench from the young man they got from Mali, Sekokone. Bring that young boy. Try him here. Try the young man and the England, the other black guy, the English guy. Kobe. Try 2 of them here.
At 8.
You see the impact Kobe made yesterday when he came in.
Yeah.
So that little.
And
another thing is, Must Bruno Fernandes play all the game?
He is the team's captain.
Of course. Are you telling me that the team captain can be sub?
He's also the energy.
The Equicuch energy.
He brings a lot of
work. Why he don't his talk? He talks a lot. Bruno Fernandes talks a lot. So what I expected what I want for this. From the look of things, it seems that Bruno Fernandes is Amorim's number 2 coach.
Ronaldo was doing it for
whatever Bruno Fernandes does is good for Amorim.
Okay, so let's look at another perspective. Now, you put the blame on the manager, Bruno Fernandes,
of course,
and the manager.
Okay.
Now, you say that Bruno is not a good ball carrier as an 8.
Yes.
That Bruno needs to come to his best, which is number 10.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Now, and you've also suggested that what Amorim needs to do is to get a quality number 8. He can try the Kone or Kobe Mainoo.
Yes.
Now, I want us to look at Manchester United holistically. Now, they've been conceding goals. They've not had a clean sheet.
Of course.
So what?
And you know why?
Okay.
It's still part of the reason. You don't have a good number 8.
So
whenever your opponents come in here, it's as free as this place is free.
And most of the goals were not scored from this side of the post.
You remember what happened to Luke Shaw yesterday? Luke Shaw was caught napping.
But you didn't blame Luke Shaw
because we have openings in the midfield.
So no,
what I expect, the only way out is for Amorim to change his tactics.
People yesterday were saying that Luke Shaw has no business in that.
He doesn't have somebody that you are even sure that Luke Shaw, Greg will agree with me, 2-3 more games he will pass for the rest of the season. You won't see him again. So Amorim should try and deploy. So even others are doing.
But you've not blamed Amorim for his formation. You rather hit the blame on the 8. What part of his play formation?
His formation.
If you are still at this 3-5 cannot work.
This team can do better 4-3-3. You saw what Thomas Frank is doing in Spurs.
Yes. Amazing.
The previous manager Postecoglou was doing the same as an Amorim in Manchester. Oh, the man can change. You know, whenever you're playing 4-3-3,
it brings a kind of stability.
The players.
For the defense, because once you are playing 3, these 2 here,
of course,
are more attack minded.
And
then you leave you with the 3. In fact, Manchester was exposed yesterday.
Of course,
you can see.
And also create space for this man to score. Sesko is expensive. You agree with me? So he's here to score goal, and he can't. Sesko can't come back here. He will drag the ball himself, and doesn't have that agility. So what I expected Amorim to do, if he's going to stay as Manchester United manager, is to reverse to.
You had it here first.
Amorim. So for me, what I want, Greg, going forward for Manchester United is to Amorim should go. At this juncture, you know why?
The problem is
he should go now so that we can start taking 1 or 2 points, because United is not. They are not playing in the Champions League.
They're also not playing in Carabao
Cup, eliminated by a low-level club. I can't even remember the game. So you can't tell me you have just 2 competitions.
Yeah.
The league and the FA Cup. That's just it. So the man should leave. United should go and look for another manager. However they want to do it, interim between now and the end of the season. All I know is that Amorim should go.
So what
the philosophy is not
because they have actually any result. Okay, let's take a deep dive. Now, last season, you agree with me that Manchester United scored least number of goals. They are not scoring. So I guess as the coach, Amorim must have looked at that team and discovered that he doesn't have strikers.
Look deep into the team. He didn't find anything.
The attacking formation, you can see that the attack.
Before now, we complain of Rashford this and that. Rashford is gone. Anthony is gone. Holland is gone. Sancho, all of them gone.
We have a new face.
And not just a new face, proven EPL attackers.
Koha,
you can see Koha is good. But these guys need people here to support them, Greg. They need people in the midfield.
So what I say, the problem is the midfield. Casemiro, Ugarte,
This midfield here, of course, you know their job. Support the attack and also defend. Have a shield on your back line. I don't know if you don't have good midfield, good midfielders. Well, you need to have somebody that keeps the house in order. A good number 6. Perfect sweeper. You also need somebody that moves the ball around. Somebody that can run, that's energetic. That's the reason why the team wanted to buy this Brighton guy. Baleba. You need a energetic player. But instead of prioritizing in getting a perfect midfielder, Amorim went up. We want somebody on back end this time. We have Zexis can play 10, Bruno, Ahmad, and rest of them, even the Bruno himself. So the problem is the team need to start scoring goals.
They need to start scoring. But give it to them, because you are complaining about the midfield. And I remember in Manchester United games I've won, you look at their game against Arsenal, the ball possession, their midfield was very compact. You know, they denied Arsenal of that.
Do you know the reason? The reason why it seems that United played very well against us last time were just cautious in the first game of the season. And when they got their goal, what happened? They couldn't score. So Amorim, Arteta used that game as we are going to Old Trafford, our enemies. Then let us just trade with caution, and they were lucky to have disappeared from Old Trafford with that 3 maximum points. But after Old Trafford game, United went to Fulham.
And you can also say
Craven Cottage. What happened? They couldn't replicate what they did against Arsenal. Then from there they moved to Grimsby Town and lost Woefully.
Outside of Grimsby Town, their last game they dominated the midfield
against Burnley. If not for that 9-minute penalty, that was a draw game.
But at least they controlled the game.
So like the midfield. Amorim team, I will rate Amorim team 3/3.5 as in a scale of 10. 3.5. 3.5/10.
So what is your parting words to Manchester United and to all Manchester United fans that are watching us? What do you have to say?
The first thing is for Amorim to leave at this juncture.
Okay.
Amorim should go. Okay. Bring in whoever you want to bring as a caretaker manager to handle it.
Would you want Jose Mourinho to come back to Manchester?
Whatever. At this juncture, even if he means bringing our former striker back, anybody, but Amorim should leave. Because any manager that steps into this team will not give Bruno Fernandes that freedom.
Okay.
He won't. Okay. Bruno is the problem here.
Okay,
Bruno tells whoever is in charge, I'm not an 8. I can't play here. My wing is 10. Then if there is a position for me to play here, I will play. If you have another person better than me, I will start from the bench or whatever. So that is it, my viewers.
You can see the energy, you can see the fire, you can see the passion.
Yes, sir.
You know that our host today have shown that he's an incredible, passionate, die-hard Manchester United fan, and you can see he has been able to analyze the problem of Manchester United. And so, viewers, I hope you enjoyed the show. Please like the show, share, and see you some other time.
Yes, keep sporting as always. See you soon. Thank you.